Hi, I'm Kenyon, and some of you know me as Ashvini, my spiritual name. This is the second part of my little mini series, People Pleasing is Not So Pleasing. And I used to be a people pleaser. And in my last video, I talked about how people pleasing is really a survival tactic rather than trying to be helpful or kind, is really coming from a place of, I want you to accept me and I want to be part of the tribe. And I do that by pleasing you. Because if you're not pleased with me, then I might get kicked out of the tribe. And it's the tribe that takes care of me. So it's an unconscious conditioning for a survival level tactic. And at some point, what I found is the pain of people pleasing became greater than going through the pain of breaking that conditioning. So what you need to do to break it is to stop people pleasing, which is not so easy. It's very simple to stop it, but it is far from easy. So what happened was that I just started feeling suffocated all the time. I couldn't say no when I meant no. I was always saying yes instead. I was catering to other people's agendas. And it even got so bad, like it was hard for me to speak up, to let you know what I thought, because maybe you wouldn't like what I was thinking or you wouldn't like what I had to say. And I always just felt like I was wearing a dress that was too tight, just constantly constrained. I wasn't free to be me. And not only that, I wasn't even sure who me was anymore. I was just lost in all this people pleasing. So to break the pattern, you have to be willing to feel the discomfort. Because when you stop it, when you stop people pleasing, you're going to start saying no. You're going to start speaking up, and you're going to start saying things that the other person might not want to hear. And for a people pleaser, that's going to be extremely uncomfortable, to say the least. So what I found helpful was to remove all the labels and to just think of the discomfort as pure sensation. It's just sensation in the body. Remove the mental labels, the story, the emotion, all of that stuff. It's just label. And when you do that, that helps you feel it. And then what you can do is deepen your breath to help you relax with how it feels. And then as you relax into the feeling, that is what will remove the patterning. And over time, you will find that you can just start being yourself. You're just free to be you. You can speak up when you need to speak up. You can voice your opinions. You can say no. And on the flip side of that is then your support and your giving comes from the heart. And when you say yes, you really mean yes. And you want to help the other person. You want to be supportive, which ultimately also helps yourself. It feels expansive. It feels energizing. So I encourage you to go through the discomfort of breaking this people-pleasing habit and start small with like a friend or an acquaintance rather than your boss or your spouse. So start small, and it's kind of like weightlifting. You're going to build muscles of your saying no muscles and feel what's there to feel. So I wish you all the best in your endeavor of breaking your people-pleasing survival habit. Victory to your spirit, not your ego.